Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I've got one of my eclectic TN style journals to share with you today. This is Lydia and I've made her with a double layer of Tim Holtz cardstock, stitching, reinforced spine. There's a book plate on here with a little removable tab in there if you want to label this one. There's some little pieces coming out the bottom. There's some dangles on the side of this one. Ooh, they get tucked in, there we go. And I've used sari silk to fasten her, just wrapped around as I usually do. This is a Mrs. Cog image, and this one is pretty full. It's not really a writing journal. You can write in it, and you can take there's plenty of stuff you can take out if you want to write in it. So it measures approximately 8.5 by 4.5, and I think there are 72 sides, or 68, maybe 68, 68 sides. So on the inside cover, it's reinforced. There's Tyvek between the two layers of card plus the fabric on the spine. Inside pocket, this is an envelope from 1954 with little snippet on there, which I've decorated with a hydrangea, a silk hydrangea flower and button. In this pocket, I've put a bit of napkin decoupage and a little bit of collage just to add to this pocket. And this is a vintage receipt from 1901, and this is Lydia. So I've left this page, a little bit of collage on here. This is a sticker. This was quite shiny, so I've just put some matte medium over that to dull it down a bit. In this pocket, I've got an envelope to Northern Ireland from, where's that from? Not very good. Natal, wherever that is. Obviously Christmas. I haven't got a date on that. No, I can't see a date on that. So it's not ancient, but it is quite old. And then in this, I've made another pocket with this little vintage cigarette card or tea card, and there's a few tickets in this little bag, little glassine bag on there, behind there. In this pocket, I've decoupaged the bottom. This is, still got bits of paper, sorry. This is a double layer of piano roll paper. And in here, there's 1920s magazine advertisement page. That's genuine, and this is another Mrs. Cog image. In this fabric pocket, I've embellished it with a vintage fabric name tag. Presumably this is Lydia, because it looks like L. It might be I actually, but I'm reading it as L. There's a few tags here and a tag at the top here. Some collaging on the back. This is some old French fabric. I think this is Old English textbook, and a pocket on this side with some lace. This might be Lydia at school. This is perhaps a page from her or from somebody's post office, like a savings book, post office savings book, pre-decimal. That's from the 1960s. Sorry, just put that on. It's just catching. There we go. And that's a little bit of chiffon lace at the bottom. This is from My Porch Prints Granny's Attic collection. I've got some stenciling, bead dangle. This is an 1888 ledger page. lace collar, vintage lace collar makes this pocket, and this is a little tiny flower fairy in this dangle. In here I've got a vintage postcard from 1907 and a Mrs. Cog image just backed onto some tea dyed paper just to layer that up. This is from a children's book, and a sari silk bow at the top there, and I've tied some labels on the back. This is an envelope from 1946. I've sort of deconstructed it. There's a fabric flap and another photograph, maybe Lydia's parents maybe. In this there is, what's this document? This is from 1861. An income tax bill by the look of it. Still income tax, but beautifully written. I've made a pocket here out of a flower fairy image, and this is from a book, Suggestions for an Artistic Bazaar. Might be fun to read. This is from a music book, vintage music book, and there's a bead dangle. This is from a flower alphabet book, another of those snippets. And this page is made from another vintage document from 1830, I think this one is. And I've just wrapped an old envelope around it. There's not a date stamp. I think this is an unused envelope, but it's quite nice the way it's written out, and probably from the 1920s or 30s. That's on there. Centre I've taken from a botanical book, and there's some glass beads dangling. Again, as usual, you can have those from at the top or the bottom. This is a glassine bag with a long slim tag in it at the back. Put that in there. One of these smaller cigarette card ones at the front. This folds out, and this side is a pocket with some fussy cutting. It's an old library card. It's that music paper. I've put a little tab on the bottom. I can't remember where I saw this or something similar to this. I just thought that was a nice idea, just something a bit different to hang out the bottom. This is an old birthday card, or the front of an old birthday card. There's a tag in there. And this is similar to the other pocket, so I've put a postcard from 1914, and this is a receipt from a watchmaker, jeweller and silversmith. This is Tustaines in Leamington Spa, which is a town very near to where I live. Another cigarette card there. Another bead dangle. This is the other side of that envelope, and I've just dressed that up with an envelope I've made using some of that Granny's Attic paper from My Porch Prints. And this is the original label on this envelope. Frank Myers, Match Cover Collector, Los Angeles, California. It says 1986. This is a little bit of lace collar. So glass bead on the bottom of this dangle. That's the other side of the ledger. This page I've folded over, and I've put a long slim tag into there, and another ball pin with some little beads on. Sorry, I'm not doing very well speaking today. It's a little while. I did one video earlier which you'll see. It's quite a while since I've done an upload, a flip through. Another of those snippets, a bit more napkin decoupage, and this is a pocket with a flower fairy tag on a vintage computer card, and maybe that's Lydia's grandmother, so maybe we've got the whole family in there. One more pocket. Okay, so in the lace bit I've just put an old playing card, some more of that fabric with a dangle on it, and in the pocket there's a receipt from 1960. And this is a wedding telegram from the 1950s, I believe. 1953. And then on the back page, I've another vintage photograph and a little scrappy collage on the back. So quite a lot in that one. This one will go into the Etsy shop alongside the chapter 1 journal that was my last video, and there will be a few more to come over the next few weeks. So thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody is keeping safe and well, and that life's not too monotonous in this current climate, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.